What's going on? Guess they didn't get my memo. I don't even know what it is. Let's go with the morning wake up. It's just gonna wake and bake it. You know? Well, what's good? Can't wait to can't wait to share something with y'all. See if I can get my playback up and running. I gotta get let me go get let me go get my tablet. Back again, I get to the sweet, sweet show me the way. I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet yam. Can I get to the yams? Okay, what the topic is? Got to filter out. Gotta get these separate the inmates from the convicts. Got to get that separated. Separate the two. You know how we do. Alright, where I'm at. I can never find them. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's going on with the playback. And why? Let's see what's going on with the playback. Why? Turn this down. What's going on my screen? All right, that's good. Let me take it off. My joint ain't coming up. It is what it is. Let me see if I can sit this down. This is good right there. It's good. It's good. Can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet, yeah. Show me the way. I got bills to pay. The morning wake up. Let me go ahead and get myself right together. Random topics over here. That's what we do. Happy holidays to all. I had a few things I want to get off my chest with to kind of decipher because we got a lot of these prison enthusiasts running around YouTube. I just been laying back, you know what I mean? I just been sitting back in the Maybach, dreaming, you know, looking up to the stars in the head, you know, what's that? The headliner, yeah. And I see a lot of these guys, man, they stuck. And I know somebody that's stuck. I know exactly somebody that's saved. It's just that's how I know this. Because I got uncles, I got family members, I got close friends. They stuck. Yeah, they might have been doing this and they might have been doing that. They might have been here, they might have been there. At one point in time in their life. But then something happened, you know. They got crumbled, took an L, had to go away on vacation for a little while. It all come with the game. Now we got the COVID. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't get into all of that. But if you know, you know. Now let me try to break it down to you. You talk about a convict and an inmate. We falling for all these stories. Dudes working with the police, working with the COs. As long as it was in a way where they you know they could come up, they would work their magic. Is it that like a double-edged sword? Is it that like a two-faced monster? We go on the streets, we preach, you know, after Popo, F12. That you so happen to have to catch a little bit that you know you got your kitchen officer, you know, that's your boy now. He slided you the green peppers, the onions, the cheese, so you can take it back up on the block and make some couple dollars. Start to working now. Is that a violation? You tell me. Is that a violation? Sir, officers, they support the sneak thieves. We know sneak thieves the worst. You know, it's like underneath the scum of the earth, you a sneak thief behind the wall. You the most hated with what you got. CO. Get cool with the inmates. inmates running around the jail like they got power, like they got swing, like they got strength. Working with the CO. Yeah, man, don't let these guys get the lying to you. Working with the CO. That's why the youth is, the way that they are. They don't know which way to go. They see it. They go as low for an extra tray. An extra tray, you ain't getting nothing. You know, they get information, they drop slips. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, babe. Probably my in the mission. But yeah, that's just the way it is. I thought I had to just bring that to the light real quick. Because it's evil or there's no two ways about it. Now me, self, I'm what you call the convict. I don't deal with the COs under no circumstances. That's what my war. That's what my fight was with. You know, kept me locked down. Come to find out, all I had was a little sleep apnea. But what they get me out of place. 17,000 times, 17,000 out of place tickets. How much? You know how much money they made off me? Only thing I was doing was in my cell sleep. I was sleep in my hut. Thought I was getting up. Mandatory breakfast, whatever things of that nature, mandatory foundry, mandatory this, mandatory that. I'm resting, sir. I wake up, it's a tray under my cell. And slid me the brown top. Yeah. Gotta go for a tattoo. Out of place. I was supposed to be at the foundry. I was up under my blanket. They ain't had no problem. They, oh man, you gotta understand. We get, I would say, when I get deeper and deeper into my segments, Convict Chronicles, I'm gonna give y'all stories. Touch on a few. We're gonna touch on these different kind of uh, these different officers at these different facilities that I had run-ins with, encounters with, how I survived being a convict, not an inmate. It's easy. You inmate. We all know what the inmates do. You're liable to do anything, but nothing. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Let me get into. Let me see what else I want to touch on. Uh, uh, mm, mm. Woo. I'm talking about wake and bake. I'm baking. I ain't even wake. I'm just baking. Turn that central air down. Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Give me one second. Yeah. I feel you. That's what you definitely want. I had to get, but I ain't talking about that. If you tuning into it, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the uh the little mishap that took place in that one video. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and trim that out of there. Get that part that you know what I'm saying that you're a little nervous about. Get that part, take it out, and you'll be able to put the rest of the video up. That's the only thing I was saying. Yeah, nah, I understand what you mean as far as like I try to keep mine on an hour because who's really gonna, you know what I'm saying, be focused that long? So I try to keep mine at an hour unless I'm doing something like say marathon, then I go up. But other than that, I keep it at an hour. Trying to get myself together real quick before I cam up. But I appreciate everybody who's been messing with the chisel. It's much definitely appreciated. You know what I'm saying? We only going up from here. Then another shout out to my boy TMI yesterday. I thought he was gonna cut me off when I was when I had my kids up. Trust me, they wasn't listening to nothing. They couldn't hear anything. But they could see what I'm trying because I'm working with them because they want a YouTube channel. They want to do a YouTube channel. But every time we try to give it a go, they get a little camera, I guess, jumpy or it's definitely not camera shy. It's just maybe camera overzealousness. You know, what I mean, it's just, but I think that gave them a little practice. You know what I'm saying? Thankful for because you know what I'm saying people could have just as soon as they seen them on it, you can't be on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he wasn't a part of it. It was just I guess you could say just giving a little visual. But yeah. Okay, let me get into it. Let me show you some of the number one places where you can find the inmates. And then we can get into where you find the convicts. You're gonna find the inmates at in these correctional facilities. I just mentioned you're gonna find them in the mess hall. Also, you're gonna find them working in the commissary. Boy, the level that's when the level goes from 0 to 100 real quick. When we start talking about inmates in the commissary. Ooh. But where else? Oh, yeah, you definitely got them over at the infirmary. These get jobs like such as sweeping up, emptying trash bags, dealing with hazardous materials. You know what I mean? Always in the watchful eye of the correctionals. They begin to build relationships. You know, working with this guy, close quarters, all these close quarter jobs, the state shop. You know, you gotta go get your boxes. Gotta go get suited up. You know what I mean? They're gonna suit you up real tight. You're right. Can't get a pair of pants and none of this stuff on the streets. They're gonna tighten you up. If you go to the state shop, that's where you find the inmates. State use issue shop. The print shop. Now these was one time convicts. They slowly deteriorated and downgraded now the inmates because they decided they done went from 25, 30 cents an hour. Now they don't put them in the print shop and they make them a 125, 150. You know, so these is like the hospital Diddy inmates. It's like the Hamptons. You know, these like the Hampton inmates. real hostage did it. You know, they go on that. Again, that state pay. Now, one place you might get confused, thinking that you might be dealing with an inmate and you're really not. I don't want y'all to get this confused. It might throw you off. The porter, the porter spot. Now, porter, what a porter do, his responsibility is to cater to all of the people on the tier. You know, you might need something passed. Yo. Cause I had 27 said. All right, man. As long as I get a minute, man. As long as I get a second, man. All right, don't forget about me, man. These 26 something down to 13, shell. 27, 13. So what you go throw the line out, man? Fish that, man. I ain't coming all the way down there for that. Go ahead and fish it, man. You all right? Go ahead and fish. Yeah, you might mistake that man being an inmate. But he's a straight convict. Now, I'm telling you this because I'm trying to wise you up before you even get to the situation where you have to even face incarceration. Because they lying to you. Talking about the book of stamps and the this and the that and the no, but they don't want to tell you about, oh yeah, you know, I messed with this one, I messed with that officer, I messed with this officer, we was all right. Convict don't deal with officers. Officers and convicts is like oil and water. They don't mix. I like to associate myself with the convicts. Yeah, that's what I like to associate myself with. It's a different style. It's more kind of like a a slave on the field compared to a slave in the house. Now that house slave, that's the inmate. Of course, one old inmate you try to be a convict, because sometimes you gotta be forced into conviction. You gotta be forced to the convict. You have to be shoved, pushed. You got to be strong. You got to be strong to survive as a convict. Because there's no easy road. You hear me? Got to stay strong. Got to be strong. Because they're coming at you from all different kind of ways, styles, actions. They're going to come at you. Don't worry about that. Your boy going to get right. You already know that. That's what I was saying. Your boy going to get himself right. It's the holiday season. It's the season to be jolly. I got some things I wanted to take care of. I just wanted to touch on this because I wanted to be able to distinguish the truth because it's a difference. It's a big difference. But what I'm trying to get to when I talk about the difference is on the streets. What are these criminals? What are they pushing? On the streets. What are they kicking? Huh? On the streets. Nobody want to be seen with an officer. Ain't no difference between an officer and a CO. You know, people want to put differences on things, even on the street. You know, big town gangsters and hoodlums and all of them, they've been dealing with the police for ages. Ages they had working relationships. paying them off under the table, greasing their palms. What happened now? Nobody don't want to mess with. Nobody's messing with nobody. You know what y'all gonna do. Everybody's putting their job on the line. You got people just the other day. You had the three uh, officers. There's like a lot of dirty, crookedness going on. You know what I mean? But when does it change and why does it change? You're not doing it on the street. Why when you get behind the wall, you're doing it then? That's what separates the boys from the men. That's exactly what separates the boys from the men. Take an intermission. Yeah, let's join out. Oh, yeah, yes, indeed. It's the morning wake up. Yes, indeed. It's going down with the exhaust fan on. It just the joint air out a little bit. But you know, they finally pulled the body out, northeast Philly. Finally pulled the body out. So, down there, 8 years buried in the basement a North Philadelphia row home. 8 years. This lady been missing. They said they had to bring 3 dumpsters full of trash out of the house. Look it up. Under 4 inches of concrete in the basement. 8 years buried in their own family house. They said the family was constantly in and out, in and out, in and out. Had neighbors on both sides of the row house. How? Somebody, you know, let the information out. They said that they have received information, but who knows? Probably was the residents. The residents said there was so much trash in there. And it said they had to bring 3 dumpsters to get the trash out. So I can imagine the smell. Major, um, you know, stray cats. So some animal cruelty charges brought up into the whole thing. So you know how those cats get. You know, they go ahead and they have them in these little crawl spaces and crevices, and then they just can't get them out, and they die, and then they rot. You know, the smell, the stench. But for some reason, they went, they looked, they digged, boom, they uncovered body in the basement. I wasn't trying to stay too long. I just wanted to touch. I'm gonna be back in a little bit because I want to get my thoughts together in a more fashion. Get my thoughts together in a more nice fashion, so I can go from there. And I'll be back. She was just calling me private again. Hold on. It keeps calling me private and hanging up. That's phone harassment. You say so? That's phone harassment. Bill collectors. Now they want to call your phone private. They that hell bent. They gonna they don't answer their phone. Every time I get a bill collector, I want to lock them in. What do you do? Yeah, I take care of bills. I ain't ducking nobody, but don't be calling me. You stressing me. So I lock them in. As long as they call back, I know. Oh, okay. That's what's get them out of here. Who that? Oh, now I guess they fed up. I ain't spoke to a bill collector. I don't think I ever did. But nothing in my name. But I take care of what I need to take care of. I'm in convict time. I'm not on inmate time. You know, COA never look out for me. Now let me breathe. And I catch you on a little bit. Maybe in the midday. Take it easy. 100.